Visual. Highlights of the Vikings 2023 season, including key plays and moments. Voiceover. Vikings Nation, the countdown is on. 6 weeks until free agency and less than 3 months to the NFL draft. This offseason is set to define the future of our Minnesota Vikings. And guess what? All eyes are on 2025 QB1 favorite, J.J. McCarthy. Let's break it all down. Visual. Graphics summarizing the team's record, strengths, and areas for improvement. Voiceover. The 2023 season gave us a lot to cheer for, but also left us with some big question marks. Where did we shine? And where do we need a complete overhaul? Let's set the stage for the offseason ahead. Visual. A calendar marking the date for free agency and notable free agent targets. Voiceover. Free agency kicks off in 6 weeks, and the Vikings have big decisions to make. Will we re-sign key players? Go after fresh talent? Or pull off a blockbuster move? Here's what's on the table. Visual. Clips of McCarthy at Michigan, showcasing his highlights and leadership qualities. Voiceover. All signs point to J.J. McCarthy taking over as QB1 in 2025. But what makes him the perfect fit for the Vikings offense? Let's take a closer look at his college career and what he could bring to the table in the pros. Visual. A mock-up of the Vikings' future roster and Baker's key endorsements. Voiceover. Dustin Baker, a trusted voice in Vikings football, has a vision for this offseason, and it's laser-focused on surrounding McCarthy with the tools he needs to succeed. Here's the strategy. Visual. Diagram of offensive plays and potential free agent additions. Voiceover. The Vikings will spend 2024 building a roster prime for McCarthy's arrival. This means shoring up the offensive line, adding dynamic weapons, and maybe even a veteran QB to bridge the gap. Let's explore the options. Visual. Highlights of the Vikings defense and a focus on areas for improvement. Voiceover. While the offense gets a boost, the defense can't be overlooked. Who are the top targets to solidify our secondary and pass rush? And how does this align with Baker's blueprint? Visual. Cap space breakdown and possible contract restructures. Voiceover. Money talks, and the Vikings have to get creative to stay competitive. How can they free up cap space while keeping the roster strong? Let's do the math. Visual. Footage of top 2024 draft prospects linked to the Vikings. Voiceover. With the draft just 3 months away, who's on the Vikings' radar? And how does this year's class align with our needs? Let's scout the next wave of talent. Visual. List of current Vikings free agents and key players to re-sign. Voiceover. Retaining our core talent is just as crucial as adding new faces. Which players should the Vikings prioritize this offseason? Visual. O'Connell on the sidelines, paired with clips of McCarthy in action. Voiceover. Kevin O'Connell's offensive mind has been a game-changer for Minnesota. How will McCarthy's skill set elevate O'Connell's system to new heights? Visual. A list of potential hurdles, like injuries or unexpected trades. Voiceover. No offseason plan is perfect. What challenges could derail the Vikings' grand vision? And how can they prepare for the unexpected? Visual. Social media posts and fan opinions on McCarthy and the offseason. Voiceover. Vikings Nation is buzzing with excitement and plenty of opinions. Here's what fans are saying about the offseason moves and the J.J. McCarthy era. Visual. Host on camera, holding a Vikings jersey with McCarthy on the back. Voiceover. What do you think about the Vikings' 2025 QB plan and this offseason's priorities? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates on your Minnesota Vikings. Visual. Highlights of Vikings fans celebrating at games. Voiceover. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and as always, Skol Vikings. Would you like help fleshing this out further or finding updated stats and insights to add more depth?